Hey folks, welcome to another episode of DriveWise Deals. What if I told you that Tesla's so-called full self-driving, FSD, might be more full self-endangering than anything else? Yeah, buckle up, because today we're diving into the latest recall that Tesla really doesn't want you to talk about. FSD was supposed to be the future, right? Well, turns out that future comes with accidents, near misses, and a hefty dose of regulatory scrutiny. But hey, who needs regulations when you have software updates, right, Elon? So what's really happening with Tesla's full self-driving? Is it the game changer they promised? Or are we looking at another autopilot nightmare? Stay tuned, because we've got footage, expert opinions, and some cold, hard facts that you won't see in Tesla's marketing campaigns. And trust me, you're going to want to see this. We've all dreamed of a hands-free driving experience, haven't we? Imagine sitting back, sipping your coffee, while your Tesla handles the commute. No traffic stress, no sudden stops, just smooth AI-powered perfection. That's the dream Tesla sold us. But here's the problem. FSD isn't fully autonomous, not even close. In fact, the system still requires human supervision, yet Tesla's marketing makes it seem like we're one software update away from the future. Meanwhile, people are treating it like a level 5 self-driving system, and guess what? That's when things go very wrong. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, has already investigated multiple accidents linked to FSD, including some fatal ones. The worst part, Tesla keeps pushing updates instead of actually fixing the fundamental issues. It's like slapping a band-aid on a broken bone and calling it good. Let's break this down. What Tesla promised versus what we actually got. Is the promise a futuristic driving experience where AI handles everything? The car sees, reacts, and drives better than a human. Tesla's demos, flawless, smooth turns, perfect stops, and zero hesitation. The reality? Videos of Teslas nearly driving into oncoming traffic, failing to recognize stop signs, and even slamming into emergency vehicles. And let's not forget the classic phantom braking issue, where the car suddenly slams on the brakes for absolutely no reason, terrifying when you're on the highway. And it gets worse. Tesla charges $12,000 for FSD, yet the system is still in beta. Imagine buying a brand new TV only to get a message. This product is in beta. Picture quality may vary. Good luck. The real kicker, other companies like Waymo and Cruise have developed self-driving tech that is actually functional. Their cars aren't perfect, but at least they aren't being marketed as something they're not. Tesla, on the other hand, they're selling the dream but delivering a liability. Alright, let's talk specifics. Why does FSD struggle so much? Over-reliance on vision. Unlike other self-driving systems that use LiDAR, Tesla relies solely on cameras. Great in theory, but what happens in fog, rain, or low-light conditions? Exactly, the car gets confused. False confidence. Tesla's UI shows a sleek, high-tech driving experience, but what drivers don't realize is that FSD can disengage at any time, leaving them responsible for whatever happens next. That's not full self-driving, that's half-baked self-driving. Phantom braking. We mentioned this before, but seriously, it's so bad that the NHTSA launched an official investigation. Imagine cruising at 70 mph and suddenly your car slams the brakes because it thought it saw something. Good luck explaining that to the truck behind you. Accident reports. The NHTSA has linked FSD and autopilot to multiple crashes, some fatal, and yet Tesla keeps calling it safe. What's next? Oops, our bad. Here's another software update. Elon's "Trust Me Bro" marketing. Every time concerns are raised, Elon Musk tweets something like FSD is getting better. Cool, but can we get actual safety data instead of vague optimism? At this point, calling it full self-driving is like calling a hoverboard a spaceship. Sure, it moves, but it's nowhere near what they promised. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen FSD in action, or maybe even experienced its quirks firsthand? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because let's be real, this tech has a long way to go before it's actually full self-driving. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that like button, because unlike FSD, your click actually works as expected. Also, subscribe for more honest, no BS content on tech and military topics. So let's summarize. Tesla's FSD is not what it seems. It's a beta system being tested on public roads, has been linked to crashes, and still requires human supervision, yet it's being marketed as the future of driving. The dream of autonomous driving is enticing, but what happens when marketing hype overshadows reality? We've seen cases where drivers over-relied on the system, only to realize too late that it wasn't up to the task. This raises serious questions about how Tesla communicates FSD's capabilities and limitations to the public. Is it really fair to let consumers believe they have a self-driving car when, in reality, it's just an advanced driver assistance system with a fancy name? We looked at how FSD actually performs, compared it to the ideal vision, and broke down why it keeps failing, from the lack of LiDAR to its unpredictable behavior. And let's not forget the massive recall that Tesla just pushed, quietly hoping we wouldn't notice. The issue here isn't just the flaws themselves, it's the way Tesla has handled them. Updates are rolled out in a way that makes it seem like everything is under control, but when the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, steps in, you know there's a bigger problem. The recall affects over 2 million vehicles, and yet, instead of a hardware fix, Tesla is relying on software patches. Can software alone make up for fundamental issues in perception and decision making? That's a gamble with real-world consequences. So what's the verdict? Tesla's full self-driving is a fascinating but deeply flawed system. It's not ready, yet people trust it as if it is, and that's dangerous. The technology is impressive, but it's not a replacement for human awareness. The reality is, autonomous driving is still years, if not decades, away from being truly reliable. So why is Tesla pushing it so aggressively? And more importantly, why are regulators allowing this experiment to continue on public roads? What do you think? Would you trust FSD with your life? Have you ever had an experience with Tesla's autopilot or FSD? Let's get the discussion going in the comments. And if you made it this far, you're a legend. Drop A in the comments so I know you're part of the squad. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon because next time we're diving into another tech controversy you won't want to miss. If you thought this was wild, just wait until you see what we have coming next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.